Hello everyone, Pineaaronapple here. I enjoy good adolescence-ridden high school character drama any day, but the pet girl of Sakurasou really caught me off guard. I've seen quite a lot of anime in this genre, just check out my anime list, link in the channel page, but there was something here that I found profoundly simple and beautiful about the range of characters and the emotional turmoil they were put through, even when it does get frustrating. Looking at Condor and Jean here. Ooh. You still understand why these characters do these things and how human these characters are. Although you light novel readers might disagree, but for today I'm sticking to what is in the anime, not the original or extended media sources. This video is different to my first review, that of Hensky, as I believe that for some shows such as this, the episode-by-episode approach would not suit. So I'm not ditching that format, but I will switch it up when I think necessary.
I mean, people are entitled to their sexual proclivities.
The pet girl of Sakurasou finds Sorata Kanda sent away from his high school dorms due to his inability to part with the stray cats he takes in, and he is placed within the Sakurasou Lodge. Once a place to nurture the brilliant and unique artistic minds, is now viewed by not only the student body, but by the faculty and the outside world as the dorm of troublemakers. Sorata makes it his mission to escape this social suicide, desperately trying all he can to return to his normal life. But when his dorm head teacher, Miss Chihiro, asks him to pick up her relative, a new student named Masahiro, this mysterious girl is thrust upon Sorata as he is forced to look after her because she has no idea how to take care of herself, and has an even harder time understanding the people around her. The simple love stories that are intertwined throughout this show's 24-episode run are both unique, but not so complex that the audience finds no relatability or infatuation with any of the pairings. In the beginning, Sakata's determination to leave is tested against the friends and arguably the new family he's found at Sakurasou. But that isn't all the drama that this side of the show keeps up its sleeve.
Let there be 1,000 blossoms blooms.
Out of the wide range of characters, the protagonist Sorata has the blandest character, but not in any sort of negative way. His simpleness allows the audience to easily relate to the trials and tribulations that become his life. He may get frustrating in his inability to see the romantic advances of others till the last minute or simply not understanding the social cues of those around him. His hard-set determination enables him to be endearing without going full Kirito edgy OP harem king. Introduced as the plot's main driving force, Masahiro is an amazing artist, but her talent has overtaken her life so much that she never learned to understand others. Her and Sorata are clearly the main couple of the show, even if there is another character who's crushing on Sorata. Sheena develops clear feelings for Sorata and those around them in Sakura Hall. So throughout the show, she develops emotionally, learning to try to understand the matters of the heart. It is revealed that she used to be a famous and prestigious painter, yet after seeing a group of kids be so enamored by a manga book, she decides to dedicate her time to make one of her own. This starts to soil her reputation in the uptight, classy world that she once involved herself in. But this doesn't worry her. Her teenage heartthrob of a manga is used as a good device to give her an external reason to learn things couples would do, and eventually, this just becomes an excuse for her to use. Not fully and truthfully opening up and admitting her love for Sorata or Sakura Hall, till she starts inadvertently causing a series of everyone's lives being broken apart. Sorata's aforementioned other love interest for the show is Nanami Oyama. Personally, I found her character to be a little grating at times, but her portrayal of common school-based issues such as exhaustion and repeated failings, not just in her work and interests, but in her advances of chasing Sorata's heart, being even further complicated with the clear crush the third in the normal school drama main trio has on her. She leans a little into the tsundere getting jealous of Sadara and Sheena's closeness. Once again, she perfectly displays important feelings and pressures that those in adolescence feel, but she ain't my cup of tea. The rest of Sakura Hall have their own important subplots and character development along the show, which I think would be a waste for me to spoil here. Yes, I am straight off the bat recommending you watch this, so I'll quickly sum up the rest. Mitsuki Kamiyagusa is a hyperactive senior student, spastic and hell-bent on pursuing a relationship with fellow senior Jin Mitaka, the playboy man whore. Their relationship narrative takes the spotlight for a large chunk of the program, creating depth in both their characters and displaying a complex representation of how a seemingly one-sided love, and all the other fucked up factors, can negatively affect a person. Even if it eventually develops into a happy ending, the hardship is still experienced. Next is the teacher, Chihiro Sengoku. She is the butt of a lot of jokes as she seeks out single men to jump into their pants. Even so, she does deliver some important lessons and information to the younger cast. Then there's Ryunosuke Akasuka, the resident shut-in, whose broken past keeps him scared, failing to develop many deep and meaningful connections. I adore his simple and soda relationship with the next character, as he is very reluctant to even be near her. But she shows how she cares for him, and slowly but surely seems to be breaking down his walls. So lastly is Rita, an English girl hurt by Sheena, who is the first opposing force to try and break her further away from the rest of the cast. She is fun, but her dub actress can get a little hammy with her accent.
Let me guess. Are you dazzled by my rare beauty? Why, of course you are. You're dazzled by my beauty, are you not?
I can't understand what you're saying with that accent of yours.
But I ain't spending any time on it.
There are many complex themes throughout the show, as with the relationships that Rita and Sarita have with Sheena. Talent is displayed in the show as a great and fantastic feat, but also as a raging force that eats up everyone around the talented persons, as they are constantly compared and put down, and as if they are not good enough. This theme of failure is rampant throughout the show, as many of the characters are put in such situations where their failure is forcing them to confront their problems, with their responses varied, yet still understandable, creating an amazing atmosphere for the drama-style portion of the program that does not get wasted.
Because in the meantime, every 3 months, a person is torn to pieces by a crocodile in North Queensland.
This show's art is usually simple, very different from anything else that JC Staff usually produces. But the command of colour used in key scenes, such as the finale and when Sheena and Sarita first meet as the cherry blossoms wave in the wind, undermines this assertion. Colour is a recurring theme throughout the dialogue as well, as Sheena asks Sarita in this scene what colour he wants to be, and him referring to her as a pure white girl, relating to her representation as a colour, but also more than likely her personality and skin tone. This idea pops out throughout the series, being last referred to before the climax in episode 23. Calling this portion art would be lacking if we did not go in-universe, as before creating manga, Sheena was an expert or master painter. The portrayal of her art as living experiences relates back to how overwhelming and all-consuming her talent is to those around her. Spoilers for the final episode here, watch at your own risk. Go to the end of the episode if you just want to see my ranking. The final painting Sheena does in the series, at first representing how she sees Sakura Hall and its residents, eventually adding herself into the painting, symbolising how her talent has been accepted and has not poisoned the well of the friendship she's made, like she thought it would. And if I had the opportunity, I would sell my kidney for this beautiful piece of art like that. Hold on, I'm going to Google if I can buy it as a poster. Nope, but I do have a HD screen cap, so I'm going to get that shit printed.
So we should put the whole country on hold until we sort out that particular problem.
Makes a very compelling point.
So
The music in the Pet Girl of Sakurasou perfectly fits the tone and look of the show. There are slow, haunting melodies for the emotional and slow moments, and rocking jazz numbers right with electronic guitar to perfectly represent the chaos, not only of the life of a high schooler, but the insanity that is Sakura Hall dorms, and the lives of those within them. Short segment, but I think I got my point across. First award is for Best Boy. Both of the main boys, Sarita and Jean, make really poor decisions and act like dicks for long amounts of time in this show. So the award does go to Akasuka Ryunosuke, as he is, firstly, a big mood, but his character progression from isolation to mostly trusting those around him works far better than the other male arcs. Secondly, Best Girl. This award is between Sheena and Misaki. Such differences in personality, but I like Sheena best since it's my show and I give the award to her. Even if I found Misaki's story more satisfying in its ending, fight me. Finally, the best episode, easily 23. The graduation episode with the close runner-ups being 22 and 8. The pool episode, simply here for the fireworks scene. The first opening is simple, but doesn't really stand out for me. Give it a 5 out of 10. The second opening, only used in episode 14, fits the footage outstandingly and is hauntingly heartful. 7 out of 10. 3. Displays the motivations and layered character dynamics far clearer than the first. Especially love the part with Rita and Ryunosuke. 7.5 out of 10. Endings. First, pretty well executed and fits the tone well when running alongside clips from the show. 6.5 out of 10. 2. The ending for the second half is a nice chill beat to study to, and it has great accompanying visuals. 7 out of 10. Overall, as you see on my anime list, I would give this show, The Pet Girl of Sakurasou, a 9 out of 10. And on the spectrum of unwatchable, speedrun, smooth ride, keepsake, and re-binge, I'd rate it a keepsake, as I may not keep coming back to it over and over again, but it certainly left its impression on my heart. Thank you to everyone who lasted this long watching my review of The Pet Girl of Sakurasou. If you liked the video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more content like this, go down to the comments and put in what shows either you'd like me to watch or you've taken from my anime list, which, as I said before, is either going to be a link in the description or on my channel page. Pick one of those shows if you think you want to see me review it like this. Please subscribe to the channel so that if you do want to see more, you will see it, and ring the bell so you'll be notified immediately when it comes out. Once again, thank you all for watching this video.